Hello to all my wonderful people out there. This is America's most outspoken artist, Scurvin, and it's been a long, long day for me. I'm not ever going to admit that I'm tired, but I'm severely drained. Not just that, but I've been really going at a hard pace. There's a lot of things that I've been doing behind the scenes on the website. You haven't seen me write as much. You haven't seen me draw as much. But please don't think that I'm not throwing punches. You know what I mean? Because that's my credo. That's what I do. I never stop the activity. But there are a lot of things that I had to set up behind the scenes to keep things working right, to keep things focused right, and operating right for the work that I do have out there. Now I'm about to get on even a more visibly grueling schedule with everything. You know, 2011 is coming in, and for some reason I am just not satisfied with my output. I'm not satisfied with the level of work that I have out there. I want to do better. I know there's better in me. I mean, what you see, okay, if what you see you like, could you imagine what's bouncing through my head? And I mean, it's like a desperation thing because, you know, I realize my mortality. I'm merely a man. But I've been blessed not to have writer's block or to have periods where I just can't create. This is so much inside of me. I have to get out. I have to put it down. I have books and books and you just don't know. Little pieces of paper with ideas put down on it. Wild ideas, things that would take time, things that really have a lot of hard punches to it. So if I was a guru and went up in the mountains and stayed there for the rest of my life like a monk and just created, I would get so much done. But, you know, being out here, you know, I'm on a layover right now at work. You know, you have to deal with that. You know, life, you have to sleep a little bit. You know, there's so many things that you have to do that I just have to thank God that I've been able to been enabled to create on the level that I do. Because my thing is, if I didn't have to do all these things to pay certain bills, and I could do what I do to pay the bills, I can serve you all more and leave more of a legacy. But that's working out. There's some wonderful things coming down the pike. But like I said, you know, there's so many things that I want to do. Ustream, radio blog, more videos, more blogs, and I'm going to leak it out there right now. I do have a new site that I'm working on. I'm designing it now. There is really no content on it, but it is www.fightfunnies.com. I'm a big boxing fan. I go way back. I mean, I was born in 1963, but I remember Ali Frazier won in Madison Square Garden. And it wasn't like I was some adult who followed it and was just really into the detail, but I remember the excitement of that fight. And to be in New York City at that time, and to feel the excitement and the feeling that it generated, it did something to me. And from that point on, I was just intrigued by two men battling it out on a high level, not just punching each other, but the art of boxing. Now, there's a whole culture behind it. There's a whole culture around the sport of boxing that as an artist always appealed to me. Back in the 70s as an artist, and coming up to the present time, there's an artist named Bill Gallo, and he would always have these little drawings inside the newspaper before the big fights, like with Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Ken Norton, and they were always something comical, and it added a certain flavor to the big fight atmosphere, and I always loved that. Nobody's doing that right now. Now, I'm not going to stop and take energy away from LanceScurv.com because, you know, that's my first love. It's going to be going on just as intense. But I'm going to build up FightFunnies.com because in the boxing game, online and in the newspapers, you may have a cartoon here and there, but there's nothing dedicated to the hardcore sport of boxing. And I know that many of you love boxing, or maybe even if it's just to the point when it's a big super fight coming up. But I will introduce to people who don't understand that love, I'll introduce it to you. I mean, because I love boxing. That's really the only sport that I really enjoy. I'm not knocking the other sports, but I did team sports when I was very young, but I was always disappointed at the level of effort that other people put in. And I said, you know what? If I do it myself, I'll do it right. This is why I'm the way I am with my website, because I know I'll sacrifice days off. I'll sacrifice nights. It's been years since I really had a day off. I walk around with my iPhone, blogging, responding to people, creating things, jotting things down, making voice memos. I'm trying to put as much down as I possibly can while God has given me health and strength. I'm not saying I'm the cure-all or I know everything, but certain things are revealed to me. Sometimes on a comical level, I'll throw something out there, and I know that it made somebody laugh or something to inspire. You know, let's just keep the positive stuff going, because God knows there's enough negativity out there. There's enough stuff out there that doesn't amount to anything. I mean, the junk TV, it's like junk food for the mind. And look at the world the way it is. Not just going to blame the TV, but our kids are eating up filth. Our kids are eating up things that have no mental, nutritional value. Nothing to make them think, nothing to challenge the system, nothing to make them go beyond the bounds of where they find themselves, nothing to give them an appetite to learn, to pick up a book, to learn something, just on a level of being a vegetable. And hopefully, in a good way, I can help and do my part with the talents that I have to do so. And that's all I want to do, because it brings me great satisfaction. I think it's time for my layover to be over. I have to bring this bus back in. But like I said, feel free. The best way to get to me is text me. You can email me. It's still going to come through my phone, but the text always comes through. Sometimes my voicemails fill up and no other voicemails are allowed in. Don't be afraid to talk. Do not be afraid to call me any time of the day, any time of the night. I'm always on it. Okay, so feel free to reach out. I want to hear from you, because I need your support. I need the feedback to know how I'm affecting you. What you want to see me do, any areas that I can help with. Also, I'm going to ask you all a big favor. On your Facebook pages, on your MySpace pages, on your blogs, websites, whatever, message boards, share my links. Share my link, lancescurv.com, and when I get it going, fightfunnies.com. But share it. It helps me to be seen by the Google search engines, which raises my ranking to be seen by more people. That's a free thing. Just link me up. You don't have to ask my permission to use my work. You can take it and use it in any way possible to share with anybody else, or print it up or whatever. This is what I do. People say, wow, it's too good to be true. I mean, I'll get paid down the line. My thing right now is exposure. The internet is open, and if you can help me from your vantage point to get the Scurv name and the Scurv brand out there, I will be so happy. One more thing I also want to know. I want to ask. Yeah, I want to know it too, right? But I want to ask you all, when you can, whatever cities that you're in, whatever places in the country that you're in, no matter how small or big, clothing stores, stores of culture, forward me the address. If you can send me a card, I'm going to put the address where you can send it right here across the screen. But I need to know clothing stores when I start screening off my shirts. Places, not just commercial mainstream places, but places that deal with unique stuff, because I want to do some stuff with sayings on it. I'm also going to get into printing up cards, greeting cards that have unique things, inspirational things on it. It's just so much to do that I want to do, and I just need your help to help me get the word out there. You know that I've been doing this for a while. I'm focused. This is my love. This is what I was put here to do. So if you can help me do that, I would really appreciate it. But I'm going to head out now. Again, this is America's most outspoken artist, Lance Scurvin. I'm looking forward to hearing from you all. Throw me a call, preferably throw me a text, and I will get back with you. I'm up in the wee hours all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm up most nights till daybreak, so that's the best time to get me. All right? Take care. Bye-bye. That's for the ladies now. This is for the guys. Take care.